What role does replicability play in scientific hoaxes? Have you ever wondered how scientists figure out if a study is real or just a clever trick? The answer often lies in something called replicability. Replicability is all about whether other researchers can repeat an experiment and get the same results. This process is vital for spotting scientific hoaxes. When a study claims to have discovered something new, it needs to be tested again by independent researchers. If those researchers cannot reproduce the original findings, it raises a big red flag. Many scientific hoaxes depend on unique or fabricated results that cannot be consistently reproduced. When someone claims to have made a shocking discovery, the excitement can be contagious. However, if others try to replicate that finding and fail, it suggests that the original study might have been flawed or even dishonest. Replicability acts like a safety net, helping to catch false claims before they spread too far. In cases where replicability is absent, it often indicates that the original results were either accidental or based on poor methods. Science is all about finding patterns that can be observed repeatedly. If a result cannot be replicated, it might just be a coincidence rather than a real effect. This is where the magic of replicability comes in. It helps separate genuine discoveries from those that are just smoke and mirrors. However, replicability is not always a straightforward process. Sometimes, even legitimate studies fail to replicate due to differences in how experiments are conducted. This can allow some hoaxes to linger longer than they should, especially if replication attempts are not well publicized. When we look at the world of strange experiments and quirky results, many scientific hoaxes thrive on the allure of the bizarre. These unusual claims can seem fascinating at first, but if they cannot be reliably reproduced, their true nature is revealed. Replicability serves as a reality check against the temptation to accept sensational results without thorough verification. In practical terms, when researchers attempt to replicate hoaxes, they help debunk pseudoscience in several ways. First, they demonstrate that the original findings cannot be duplicated, which undermines their credibility. Second, they often expose the flawed methods or dishonest practices behind the hoax. Third, replication efforts reinforce the importance of transparency and openness in science. Lastly, they educate both the public and the scientific community about the need for skepticism and verification. Replicability plays a vital role in distinguishing scientific hoaxes from real discoveries. It tests whether strange or unusual results can be reproduced reliably. While some hoaxes may temporarily survive due to challenges in replication, consistent failure to replicate ultimately reveals their lack of scientific validity. So, the next time you hear about an extraordinary claim, remember the power of replicability in uncovering the truth.